My husband's first love came back. He not only let her move into our house, but also gave her his shirt as pajamas. When I came home, I saw him tenderly drying her hair. Later, I asked him for divorce, but he refused. But this time, I'm determined to get divorced. I was on a business trip when I found out Theodore had an engagement today. I rushed back earlier than planned, without telling him. Theodore has stomach problems and ulcers. Especially recently, it's been painful. If the engagement couldn't be avoided, I would go back and make him some herbal medicine. I had planned to surprise him, but instead, I gave myself a shock. I opened the door with my key. The lights were on. Theodore was back. But when I called out, no one responded. I only heard the sound of a hairdryer coming from the bathroom. Following the sound, I froze at the sight in front of me. Theodore wasn't alone. In the bathroom, besides him, there was a strange woman. The woman had her thighs exposed, wearing only a loose white shirt. Her wet, curly hair was down, and Theodore, in light gray sleepwear, stood behind her, holding the hairdryer in one hand and lifting her hair with the other. In that posture, he was almost holding her in his arms. Through the half-length mirror, I saw a faint smile on Theodore's face. His lips were curved, and his gaze was soft. Yes, soft! I actually saw tenderness in Theodore. It was blinding. We've known each other for 5 years. From meeting to marriage, his personality is cold. He is indifferent to others, and even to me, he seems unaffected, as if nothing could stir his emotions deeply. He does smile, but it's always without reaching his eyes. I never minded these things. Everyone has their own personality, and since I chose him, I had to accept both his strengths and weaknesses. At least he was different with me than with others. But now, it seems I'm just another person. Leaning against the door, my mind was a mess, but I quickly calmed myself down. I knocked on the open door. Excuse me, guys. The bubble of pink atmosphere was instantly disrupted, and the two people just a few steps away finally noticed my presence. The woman gasped in shock, and Theodore turned around in surprise. Instinctively, he hid the woman behind him. His movement was subtle, probably unnoticed even by him. He frowned at me. Why did you come back early? I raised an eyebrow and crossed my arms. What? Did I interrupt your fun? Are you two already in bed, or are you about to? Theodore's face darkened instantly. Charlotte, what nonsense are you spouting? I threw my suitcase on the floor with a loud thud. Well, why don't you take a look at what you're doing? A man and a woman alone in the bathroom, playing around like this? Charlotte! The woman hiding behind Theodore suddenly spoke up. Miss Harrington, you misunderstood. There's nothing between Theodore and me like you think. We're just friends. She said it with such righteousness, as if I were insulting her. I tilted my head. If you have to say something so shameless, could you first move your chest off my husband's back? Then I turned to Theodore. Is it soft? Does it feel good? The woman looked embarrassed and hurriedly pulled away from Theodore. How can you say such things? I sneered. What? It's tacky? You're still doing it though. You. The woman, angry, stepped forward, but Theodore stopped her. Everyone, be quiet. The woman looked aggrieved. Theodore, are you just letting her slander me like this? I scoffed. So what? You want to shout at me or throw a punch? That would only make things messier, especially since I'm still technically his wife. Or why not just tell me you're in love with him? I'm all for true love. I'm happy to support it. Shut up! Theodore pulled me by the hand, dragging me out. Let's talk.